One thing I heard in my Al-Anon meetings as I began to try to learn about the disease of alcoholism was the saying, alcoholics don't have relationships, they have hostages. Now, that's a pretty harsh statement, but anybody who has lived with active alcoholism, I think, needs to consider the possibility, consider the understanding of those words. I've told you many times before, what they told us in Al-Anon was an alcoholic puts a couple of truths about you on a platter and then adds 20 things, 20 lies, and they serve it up to us and we swallow the whole thing. So that means we don't know what to believe is the truth about who we are. And when you live with alcoholism again, that person is in a state where all he or she is trying to do is to get his own way, not in a necessarily that way, but get to keep doing what he's doing, because that's the way they know how to survive. And that's what they're attempting to do in their drinking, is to survive and to try to feel normal, which they probably don't know what that is. And neither did I. I had to learn over the years. Okay, so when I talk about reacting and pushing buttons, let's eliminate your buttons. That means look at the things you do that you are overreacting. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. You worry about everything under the sun. It's not going to be too hard for the alcoholic to figure out how to push your buttons and to manipulate you into getting what what he wants from you, which may be just peace and quiet and leave me alone. Okay, so the goal for you is know which things you are doing that you need to work on. Stop nagging. Nobody wants to be nagged. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and don't say it mean, and then walk out of the room. Don't argue with an alcoholic, especially if he's drinking. Okay? So if you want a good relationship, do your part. Don't provoke someone to anger when they're drinking, but be willing to admit when you're being unreasonable. And that may be a lot when you're living with alcoholism.